hello. Hi, Kai. Hi, Viet Beast. Mochi Fake. I know, right? I keep asking him, when are we drawing Psyduck? And then he just pretends I didn't say anything. Still no Psyduck? I'm gonna draw Psyduck without him at this point. Anyways, is this too loud? This might be too loud. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, maybe this is better. I realized I changed some stuff and then that was probably very, very loud. My bad. Oh, anyways, let me know if that's too loud or not. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing. That seems good enough. Oh, okay. So the plan today is to draw some wedding trading cards, which was an idea that kind of came up a while ago, but yeah, we're gonna give it a try. I started some. I kind of got not stuck, but I started one with me and Kai, and then it was like not feeling the anatomy on it, so I'm gonna try that one again. Man, it hit me that it's Sunday, and that means tomorrow is Monday, and that means there's work, and I'm not a fan of that, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. We'll take the days as they come. Is it possible to bruise your eyelid? I feel like the bottom of my right eyelid feels kind of like ouchy, but not like super bad ouchy, but like it feels like a bruise, if that makes sense. But I don't know if a bruised eyelid, like specifically just the edge of my eyelid. Now I keep poking it, which probably doesn't help. It's probably making it worse, if anything. But yeah. Anyways, I was trying to decide which card I wanted to work on, the one that I was struggling with the anatomy on, or starting a new card. And then I took a look at it, and I think I will try to continue that other one because I don't want to keep putting it off. So yeah, I'll just switch over to that one. And then yeah. These all look blank, but it's because I'm hiding things. Keeping secrets. Also, I just realized that my iPad thingy-mabobber looks a little bit offset. Has it always been like this? No, I don't think so. Yeah, why did it get so big? Hold up. Meow. Meow. Weird. It wasn't like that last time, was it? Well, whatever. We're fixing it now. Yeah, what happened? Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna work on this guy. Woohoo! Alright. Let's just get into it. And luckily, it's cold, but I took my jacket off so that I'm in a t-shirt kind of like this right here, because there is a mirror in my room, so I can just turn and try to figure out how this is supposed to look. Because like, I feel like the problem I was having last time was I kept making his whole back like curved like this, when I think in reality the neck would go this way, but then the body would kind of like curve more like that, and then his booty cheeks would kind of be like angled this way. That's good? Thanks! I'm trying my best to like kind of slightly mimic like Pokemon character styles, but also kind of still make it like mine. I'm gonna try to do the line art for Kai first, because I know I'm gonna struggle. Like, I'm not really feeling how I sketched it out. Like, it's not bad, it's got the idea, but it's not quite accurate. Kai needs a bigger butt. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do his butt the best way, because like, he do got a booty. Like, he got a booty. Okay, I don't hate that cheek. But yeah, let's see. Maybe something like this. I don't know how low, like my t-shirt goes to like maybe here-ish, but his butt is also bigger. What is wrong with you guys? See, it needs to be accurate, but not like, I don't want the butt to steal the show, you know? Like, but I don't want it to not look like you. Regardless of how I draw this, I just know there are gonna be people who are like, his butt's not big enough. But that's okay. I'm not gonna make it too big. But I am gonna at least try to get this to look anatomically correct. What? What? Nothing? Nothing at all. Okay. I'm kind of picturing like your joggers, but I don't know if that's like just kind of some generic straight cut thing. Hang on, let me stand up and look in the mirror. You're standing like this, but then your like leg is like back, but not that back. I mean, when I do this, I kind of bend my leg, but I'm also, I could bend my leg. Maybe I'll bend that back, but maybe, okay. Like it kind of is parallel and then it's like bent, but then I have to figure out like where exactly your knee's supposed to be, like something like that. I don't know if that's, does that look too like feminine, sassy? No, I feel like this is fine. It's like a normal pose. If anything, it's like not exaggerated enough. Hold on, I should have kept that skeleton-ish thing on a separate layer, but I have like a shirt tentatively here. I'm gonna turn this one off. I almost, let me separate this. I can move the legs individually. I could pull this leg out more, or maybe that makes me feel like the knee should be a little bit lower. I've been struggling with this today, or not today. I've been struggling with it in general. I also realized, and not that the color of the sketch matters, but it's not quite black, but that's fine. You know what else I'll do? I'm gonna, this should be fine. Oh, what the heck? Hold up. Pause. Pause. Canvas, that's what I needed to do. Okay. Why is it sideways? Hello? Why are you sideways? Never mind, we're not gonna do that at all. We're gonna skip that. I was gonna put the canvas as a little reference image in the corner, but it's being weird and it keeps like rotating, so I'm just gonna leave it. Actually, let me try one more thing. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, no, never mind. That's okay. Yeah. I should have started with the neck part, because the thing I wanted to start with was the fact that the neck is gonna be like this way, because his head is tilted a little bit. Not like super tilted, but it's like when you turn, you kind of have like your head tilted a little bit down. I like the idea of a collared shirt, because it's like kind of what he would wear to like work or something. Got some torso like action, I guess. This is where it gets weird, because it goes behind me, but I don't know if I want to like not draw it at all, just in case I move things around. This feels like it's not quite grounded enough. Yeah, wedding day is creeping closer. Not super duper close, but close enough where I'm like, I should really crack down on this. I should lock in. I'm not 100% sure if I like this elbow either, but let's see. If I go like this, I mean, your elbow kind of typically has like a little like it kind of isn't totally round. It like goes like this and then has like an extra bump. But I don't know if I want to emphasize that too much. Like this. I mean, you don't really you see your other arm, but you don't really see like underneath. When I do this, my arm is probably also thinner than yours, but we've got like fingers here, and then for me, my palm's down here, but that doesn't make sense for like, I mean, I guess if that's the fingertips, maybe it does make sense. But then I'm like, maybe only the tips would kind of go like this. Like it's just barely peeking. Maybe I'll just go like this and be like, you know, that's the other arm. And maybe I'll scooch these down a tad bit. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, if I go like this, honestly, the other arm doesn't really show at all. Let me move my hair. If I go like this, yeah, I mean, it kind of, that back shoulder, I'm starting to feel like this front arm is also too long. But I feel like this actually kind of cuts like this, so you can't see it because it is technically the arms like there. So maybe like that. That other arm does look really long. Either, let's see, let me get rid of this. I think either, you know what else I think would work is if I just pull out, like make the shirt a little wider. I feel like maybe that's what's making it look kind of funky. I don't want to like mess with it too much, but scoot that a little bit. Let's see, if I go like this, it's a little bit higher because it's also kind of forward. Like just past halfway along like this whole length. So maybe that's actually okay. Maybe that's actually an okay length. Yeah, we'll do that. Now about this. Because like, he wears pants that like, they're not like tight against his butt. So even if he does have a big butt, like it's not. Is his body overall just really small compared to his head? And that's my next worry. Because like, let's look at mine. Proportionally. Yeah, let's make the body just, we can just scale it up. I think that would work. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's starting to make more sense, I think. Let me see my neck again. If I go like this, a decent amount of my neck shows. I think maybe the head, maybe more like this. I don't want to distort it too much. Okay, that's not terrible. That's just a sketch layer, so, but I think I merged it and then realized there was some stuff that well, okay, this is probably okay. Let's let's use this as our guidelines for the line art. This isn't like super complicated, so I could see us getting through this a bit faster, but we won't rush it because I do want this to look good for obvious reasons. I would like to make as many of these as we can, that way we can actually have like random packs, but if we don't, then it's okay. Everyone will just get the same general cards, but I do also want to make some like more generic cards, if that makes sense. Like what they call bulk cards. I'm learning the lingo. Been touching grass all weekend. It's been kind of crazy. I don't normally touch much grass, but this week and actually next week there's a lot of grass touching plans too. We have a whole picnic happening. That and visiting people and just all sorts of stuff. One thing I want to do probably soon is rig that model for myself. However, I feel like that would be like something I want to put a lot more time into it than I would on a normal like work day, which would mean it would have to be a weekend thing. But like I said, I'm kind of busy next weekend, so it may be a minute before we get to that. I might not get to schmoovin' for a bit, but that's okay. Schmoovin' is optional. We've been doing fine so far, so no need to fix what ain't broken so far. We'll just put the whole shirt on one layer. I think that's fine. And I think I am... no, I'll fill all of it in. No, let's not flare it like that though. Sammy Stair, hi Lee, how are you? Oh, hi Raylu. Oh, I like that emote. It looks very fun. I've been paying extra attention to people's emotes lately because sooner or later I'm gonna need some of my own. But how are you guys? Happy Sunday. If you guys work, I'm sure there's some Sunday scaries tonight. I didn't know that term until pretty recently, Sunday scaries, but I think that's such a perfect way to describe that feeling of like, it's technically weekend, but I'm dreading Monday. And that's exactly where I'm at right now. But anyways, we're working on some wedding trading cards, which hopefully we'll have a bunch to have at our wedding and kind of offer them as like part of like our wedding favors. I thought it was a very cool idea. It's just a matter of making sure I get a bunch of art done before then. Well, before then, and being able to get them like made. I could try to hand make them, but that would be a lot of cards to hand make, and I've never done it before. So I think that would take a little too long. But yeah, for now, one step at a time. I'm doing some art for it. I actually had my side of this done a while, or not done, but like kind of squared away a little bit a while ago, and then I kind of was on pause on this part because I was struggling with the anatomy of crossing your arms and looking over your shoulder for some reason. Like, I don't know, I was just not feeling it. But I'm hoping this is at least a good jumping off point for me to get it together. I think what would have helped is like doing his face first so that I can really see like which way he's facing. And like I was saying earlier, it really helps that there's a mirror in my room, so I can just kind of turn and look over my shoulder at the mirror, and then call that good. Put this back part on a different layer. some fingertips here, but I don't want to go overboard with it. It's giving sausage fingers, but I don't know. I'm sure there's examples of Pokemon cards that have like the fingers sticking out a little bit, but let's see. Oh, that looks too small now. Should I just leave them as little lumps like this? Maybe. Like, it's just fingertips. It's... Let me revert to the mirror. Let me look at myself in the mirror. See, if I turn all the way like this... Okay, my eyes are not good enough for that. I mean, like, it kind of wraps over. Like, let's say I do my middle finger first and go like this. Does it look weird? I feel like it looks a little weird. I could just skip that altogether, like... Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just skip putting the fingers there. I don't think that looks that bad if I do. Well, we'll try without for now. Let's just get the main meat of this first. Do I want his legs behind? Well, okay, we'll worry about that later. That's like detail stuff that I don't really want to think about yet. I'm gonna keep these on separate layers for now, but most likely I'll merge them if I'm satisfied with them at the end. Hope that knee location makes sense. I feel like it did when I was sketching it, but I don't know. Sometimes things change. I feel like I want to put the fingers there. Let's get everything else first. Let's get like his face and everything first, and then we'll see how we feel about it. How pointy did it? See, I'll put this one back here. I made it pretty pointy. Okay, so I'll give it a little extra room to work with. We do have it coming down this way. I do like the look of like when it's like super sharp at the edges of the line art, but it's also a lot of work. Not that it's otherwise not work, but it's like more work. I also left my water outside, but I think we're okay for now. Kai had this spicy papaya salad from a place we went to yesterday, and he was eating the leftovers, and he was absolutely dying. Like, he was sweating out of his nose. And then he gave me a bite, and he was like, "This is for you." And I don't know why, but I ate it, and it was one bite, and I was also like kind of dying. Not as much as Kai, but was not fun. Okay, whatever I did here, I see, because I made it kind of thick. Maybe like this. Sometimes something on the sketch works, and I don't know why it works, but I translate it to the line art, and then it's suddenly not working, so now I'm like, okay, what was it exactly about the sketch that I liked? In this case, I think maybe the thickness of it towards the inside was what that was. Or maybe it was just the fact that it came out like this. I'll try it on this side and see if I like that more. Like, we'll make it like kind of pointy like this. The equivalent would be here. Okay, I'm already not liking that. Okay, we're skipping that. Back to the kind of pointy-ish. It's not fully pointy anymore, but thank you, Kofi Bot. Kofi made another post about how to pronounce Kofi because it comes up like all the time, I feel like, but they've only tweeted about it and posted about it a handful of times, but today was one of those times, and as usual there was a lot of like, no way, I've been saying it wrong, or nice, I've been saying it correctly unintentionally. Because I used to say coffee because that's kind of the pun that they're trying to make, but they have said on multiple occasions that it's intended to be pronounced the way you pronounce no fee, so Ko-fi, because that's kind of their big thing, is they don't take platform fees, which I think is pretty nice. That sounded so infomercially, but I swear I actually mean it. Okay, no. Let's start that over. That was not it. Okay, this time let's just keep it in the middle. I'm not gonna make it that thick because I'm looking at it and I don't think it needs to be thicker than the way I drew mine. I'm also debating going into the office tomorrow. Like, I feel like I should. I don't go in very often. I did go last week because we had like a staff appreciation meal kind of thing. We had like a lunch. Very casual, but I closed the door, but Cassie kind of opened it when she came in earlier, so I might get up to close that again. Okay, let me just get this eye line work done first. I think this thickness is a lot better than whatever madness I had going on earlier. Okay. I'm gonna check something really quick. Rinse. What if I... Okay, give me a second. It would be cool to have this reference open here, but... whatever. We're just gonna leave it like this. I don't know why it's sideways, but it is, and I don't know how to fix it, so... Oops. You can see my Infinity Nikki and my recent stuff. If I like... go like this, I think come back. Oh. Oh, whatever it was, that worked. What the heck? Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just have a sideways reference. I don't know how they determine which way they think the reference should be facing, but there. I admire it like that. This is here. I left my water outside. I'll grab it later though. Okay, this I feel like needs to come in a little more to be a bit more more symmetrical. Let's go like this. Up, okay. Maybe more like this. Like I'll just fully pull it in. It's like he's got like, I won't say like soft features, but he gives a soft vibe. He's a nice guy. As much as he can come off as very abrasive on his own streams, I think he's a soft guy. That's how I see him. He's a softie. Background music kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing, like mid-afternoon Animal Crossing. Okay. Okay, we've got a little simple line for the nose. And a simple little mouth like this. It almost looks like smug, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Maybe not too smug. Bam. More like a mysterious smile. I don't know, it's kind of given like that Roblox face a little bit. Where's... Ooh. Okay, I'm only saying oh because of the lack of eyebrows, I think. But, well, let's try moving this up instead of completely getting rid of it. Is that too high? Maybe that's what the problem is. Like maybe... Well, before I move on, let me get the eyebrows. Oops. Da, 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 da. When in doubt, oh, never mind, I forgot this is a little tilted. Okay, let me organize this a little bit. We've got body and we've got head. And I don't dislike that. I think I'll move the irises up a little bit. Okay, I'm buying Repo. Let me know how it goes. Are you gonna try it today? I keep seeing people play Repo, but I have not personally, like I haven't watched them actively playing Repo. So I know of Repo, but I don't think I know enough about Repo. I'm just gonna merge this into the sketch for just for the heck of it. And then have a separate layer because this will be for this part of the eye, but I'm gonna edge Raylu and Psyduck. Why are you edging them? That's not nice. Are you gonna stream Repo? I think that would be a fun one to stream. I would watch that. I miss when my VTuber kids streamed. Okay, hold up. His eyes are like looking in different directions. Should kind of come in a little bit. Let's just put the reflection part here for now, just so it looks a little less crazy. Why am I being edged? I don't know. Damn. I miss you guys. I mean, I saw you guys. I saw Vanilla Mochi today, and I live with Kai, but it's different. Dare I ask the question, Vanilla Mochi? I fear you're gonna ignore me if I ask the question again, so I'm not gonna hurt myself like that. Maybe his mouth isn't wide enough. Maybe that's what looks off. I guess first of all, find the nose. We'll keep the nose on its own layer. Or I think I put it with the head like line art before. Let's try this. We'll go. Better. Don't ask. I'm eating salad right now. Ooh, what kind of salad? Salads are nice. I feel like I should be eating salads. I've got a dress to fit into in like 6 months. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this mouth either. Let me just try. Maybe it's a normal smell. Yeah, it's really low, but. Okay, I like that. I think I'll stick with that. Caesar salad, nice. Caesar, I hardly even know her. Hee hee ha ha. Let's see. I'll use the same color for my eyes as Kai's because yeah. So I did have it a little darker than the other part. Clip. Mr. Vanilla Mochi, did you eat dinner? I had leftover pad thai from yesterday. Kai ate that papaya salad that was absolutely killer. Eating steak right now. Ooh, yummy. Psyduck? Vanilla Mochi Psyduck? He's better disappear. See, getting ignored online is one thing, but man, he was doing this in person. I was like asking him when Psyduck, and he would just pretend I wasn't saying anything. So rude. I'm gonna draw Psyduck without you at this rate. Okay, let's do clip and clip and overlay. Legit did not hear you say that in Excuse me? I said it so many times. You looked me in the eye one of the times and you were like, "Don't worry, I'll answer. I'm just moving to this part of the couch." and then you just straight up didn't answer. And then I asked in the car, and then oh, I'm being gaslit. I'm being gaslit. Anyways, if that's the case, what's the answer? I swear on Kai Hane that I did not hear you say that. You hear me now, right? When are we drawing Psyduck? You're still not answering the question. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash out. Anyone want to adopt a VTuber child named Vanilla Mochi? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. My son's an angsty teenager who's ignoring me. Looking for mommies out there to adopt me? Okay, that part's not new. Samesies. If you bark, maybe they'll come. OMG twinsies. You want uppies? Okay. This is getting a little weird. I give uppies? That's wild. Yay. Kai's offering babysitting services now. Feels a little too wide. Not that there's anything wrong with wide-eyed. Looking down to someone to get uppies is wild. That's hella funny. Oh my god. Okay, and then clean up this white part. Yeah, Kai might be the shortest one in my chat right now. Oh, you know what I think is the problem? I think his eyes are like just overall just too close together. I think this one, hope that works. Yeah, it needs to be. Okay, that's looking better. Man, I did the eyes before I did the skin. I never do that. Okay, hold up. Let's flip it and see. Flip. Maybe it's also low. Like, I think you would maybe like up this way a little bit. Maybe even a little more. Hey. Yes? What's up? Okay, if I do it like that, then I think this needs to point a little more towards the middle, like kind of across to here. I'm probably gonna need to clean up the white again. Yeah, it's peeking out just a tad bit. I'm looking for a rich billionaire CEO to marry me. Calling all rich billionaire CEOs. We got some single fellas ready to mingle. Man, I watched too many Chinese drama. Need a Chinese CEO to marry. Maybe I need to angle this eye more. Like maybe... Okay, let me put this on its own layer because I think I'm gonna end up redrawing this, but... Boom, da, da. Yeah, okay. I like that. Let me turn this off real quick. Yeah, I don't think Vanilla Mochi actually wants to draw Psyduck, if I'm being honest. I think he just doesn't like Psyduck. I can't hear you. I don't think he wants to. I think he's a liar. Gaslighting is correct. I'm not gaslighting you. What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't think you're interested. So you notice how you asked when and he didn't answer? Okay, let's clean this up. I think this is looking a lot better. When I went into work the other day, I was headed to the train station. I was headed up to the fare gates, and some guy was running. I think he was worried about missing the train, which we all made it anyways. I was behind him. He was running, and then he tripped, and he completely just ate ass. He just skidded across the street. He was in the middle of the crosswalk still, and he was face planted. And there were a couple people around him who I think kind of checked on him, but I wasn't sure if they actually stopped to check on him or if they just kind of kept walking. By the time I caught up to him, he was still on the floor, right? So I kind of from a safe distance was "Oh, are you okay?" And then he kind of rolled over, and then I realized that he in fact was not just laying there in pain, but he was just tying his shoe from the floor because he just gave up. He was in a fetal position, so I thought maybe he twisted his ankle or something. I thought he was holding his foot, so I was I went to see if he was you know, at least alive, I guess. And he was just tying his shoe. He was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. And I think he was just kind of embarrassed. I was like, oh, okay. So then I just kept walking. I was like, no need to spend too much time dwelling on him. Also because I needed to catch the train. But like I said, I got on the train, and then like a minute later he got on the train because it was waiting, because we're like, yeah, it was a bit early, so all was well. But he probably was a little bit embarrassed. Cool eyes. Now I'm wondering, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it just doesn't quite look right. Maybe it's too high. Maybe it needs to be more like this. Better? It's the mouth. Maybe it's too crooked. Maybe like that. Oops. Okay, let's just try to redo the mouth again. Like, what a loser. I know. Just kidding. That's not very nice. Yeah, just a random Thursday. That's probably an awful start to his morning. I had a rough start to my morning the other day because Cassie discovered that our lamp in our room is hollow, and so she jumped into it and tried to like curl up in it, and it was early. It was like 6 or 7, maybe like 6 in the morning, which is early for a Saturday. That's ugly. I was not feeling like dealing with the cat inside the lamp at 6 in the morning on a Saturday. Got her out. She actually hasn't jumped in it since then, but the whole rest of the day she kept looking at it like she wanted to. Like, she had that look that cats get when they're gonna go somewhere that they know they shouldn't be. I don't think it's the nose that I don't like, but I think I do need to move it with the mouth to... Okay, let's first try putting it closer. I could also, oops, just copy my mouth and see if I can reposition this to look right. Oh, see, like that doesn't look that bad. I can already tell it that I'm gonna flip it and not like it. Okay, but maybe the problem is more the chin. The more I look at it, the more I feel like I should have kept the eyes like it was before, and like, because now I want to rotate the whole face. Where are you at, Repo? Now? Is that what you're playing? Whenever. Stream it. Yeah, okay, I think the easiest thing right now, because I don't want to rotate the whole face, is to kind of redirect the chin. Let's go like this. Okay. That looks better. Okay. Erase starting here. Recently the quick shapes haven't been super like accurate for me. I don't feel like streaming right now. That's okay. Play for fun. Ooh, that was a nice arc. Thank you, Quick Shapes, for being on my side today. Yesterday it was not having it. Okay. We're getting somewhere. whether I think that hair's fine. I think we can work with this. I almost feel like I should have brought the front shoulder back a little bit. We'll go with this for now. I don't think this is a bad start. Let's put all the eye colors together and start coloring some more. We'll go the skin tone that I use for myself, so we'll keep it the same. We're about an hour in. Maybe I'll change the BGM. What else we got today? Eeny, meeny. Maybe this one. I'll switch it in a minute. I'll wait for this cycle to end. I think we're just about there anyways. Did I use this one the other day? I can't remember, but this works. I like it. I try to remember to put Spotify on like private session mode so that all these Stream Cafe tunes don't show up on like, I think it prevents it from showing up on your like Discover Weekly, or not Discover Weekly, on your Spotify Wrapped. I could be wrong, but there were definitely, I think my second stream I forgot to do that because I had closed everything, and when I reopened it, I forgot to like put it back on private session. So yeah, there's probably quite a lot of listening time on Stream Cafe on that already. One thing I haven't decided is what color our clothes should be. Open to suggestions, but I'll probably throw some stuff on it and see what looks good together. And I also think it depends on what background color I use, but maybe I'll decide that based on our clothes. I don't think we should be matching, but if it's too different, then it makes it hard to pick a background color, I feel like. Okay, I did keep it on one layer. It's coming along. Just trying to see what color I used before. Yeah, Yeah, this is a time that I think I'm okay with like rendering as I go a little bit more. Only because, like I said, I haven't decided on the clothing color. I also don't want to go overboard on shadows in general, but it tends to happen anyways, somehow. Didn't do too much on the ear. I'll fill this whole thing in. To multiply layers, okay. I always use this for blush. Well, not always, but that's kind of where my like starting, like jumping off point for it. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Nose shadow. Soft shade it, which I think is like really the where it goes from like very plain to like, oh, okay, that looks like rendered art. I forgot to do anything with his arms. Okay, maybe I'll tone that down a little bit. I'll just go like this, I think. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's move on to his hair. I think I don't want to overwork this. First off, I'm gonna add a little bit of this color. Just kind of lighten up the hair just around the face. Did I use a solid color for this? No, I used a I think it might have. Well, I don't think it was that color exactly. Multiply. Okay. Normal. Oh, I just picked that color. Okay, okay. Understood. I'm gonna merge these actually. Okay, and they put that. I put that Man, past Sammy was just a different person to me. This was a multiply layer on 45. It's been quite a while since I started this file is the thing. Actually, I'm gonna flip it back too, which I should have done earlier. Okay, I think this is fine. The plan is to do a card like this, and then do like the same card, but like with Kai in front and me in the back. So then it's like two versions of the same card, but like it's like Sam and Kai versus Kai and Sam, if that makes sense. Let's try like this, maybe. Like definitely down here will be all filled in. And then maybe like sharpen this up a little bit. I don't know. Sure. And then up here we can continue that all the way. That's getting too much. Well, alternatively, I could just go like completely into that. If I do it like that, I want to kind of go like more like this, I think. And that's where it's getting to too much territory, I think. But let's see. Maybe that's not too bad. OMG, hi Funkle Sammy. Hi Blanket, how are you? How's your weekend been? Or how was your weekend at this point? We're kind of at the end of Sunday, so do anything fun this weekend? Funkle Sammy was touching grass this weekend a bit. Just a little bit though. I guess a lot of it was technically at home, but like it was with people, so that's kind of touching grass, or like at least the grass came to me. Although today we went out and got like brunch and stuff, which was very cool. Had some Filipino food, and then we like just sat and yapped for a really long time after that, which was all fun. I'm starting to feel like maybe I'll turn this opacity up a little bit. Let's bring it up to 50. Maybe cut this in a little bit. I think I like that for the head shape a little better anyways. What's this? Maybe. I kind of want to match like the, not completely match, but like sort of mimic the Pokemon. Like, I know there's not one specific Pokemon art style, but like kind of like a classic Pokemon card style. But like I also don't want to keep looking at it and then become like too dependent on that, because I do still want it to be like, you know, something that I made. Like this is still a Sammy Do drawing. It just, you know, pretty good weekend. Just Minecrafted and chatted and bugged girlfriend whenever possible. Ooh, that's exciting. That's fun. That's sometimes like the best kind of weekend. Is like just chilling and playing a game. I feel like, yeah. I get very excited when I have weekends where I don't have specific plans, because then like I have the choice to be productive, but then like it doesn't feel like I'm like rushing to like squeeze things into a schedule. But not like all the time. Like now and then having some scheduled stuff is also good. You know, spend time with family and such, but yeah. It's nice to have a break here and there. Oh, okay, I see what that was. I thought I did something weird on that other layer. Yeah, any exciting Minecraft like specific projects, or just kind of playing to play? I feel like I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time. I enjoy watching people play Minecraft. There's like some satisfaction to it, but I'm also not very good at like I can build for a little bit and then get sucked into that, but then I don't like get super duper duper into it like the whole rest of the Minecraft gaming parts. Like fighting things and stuff, I leave that to Kai. He brings me stuff to build the house with, and then I build it, because Kai doesn't really like building the house. Just getting ready for the Ender Dragon fight in Stella server. Ooh, exciting. I personally have never fought the Ender Dragon. Like, people I play with will fight it, and I'll watch them prepare, and I'll be like the stay-at-home Sammy. Like, I stay home, I make the house nice, and then friends go fight it. And even then, I don't think I'm that good at making the house nice, because, like I said, I don't play Minecraft a whole lot, nor am I good at it. But yeah, that's exciting. I was watching Stella when she was stuck underwater that one time while you guys were playing. Bacon Pancakes, hello! Welcome, welcome, hi! You came back! That's so exciting when people come back. I've only been doing this for like a week, so seeing people who found me in this last week come back is very exciting to me. How was your weekend? I'm just working on these fun wedding trading cards for potential wedding favors. I want to draw as many like kind of like trading cards of me and my partner as I can, and then we're gonna, maybe if I get enough drawings done, we'll have like little packs to hand out to people. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot of these done, but if not, then everyone will just get the same few cards. My weekend is good, and yours? Is your alarm good now? Oh yeah, the smoke detector is good. It was like 2 days of beeping because we would change the battery and then it would just continue beeping anyways. Like it would stop for like an hour and then start again, and then we just got the whole alarm replaced. So now it's good. No more smoke detector beeping, which is a very good thing. So yeah, we're just doing normal stuff now. This weekend was fun. We had some friends over who they hadn't watched Arcane, so we started it a while ago. But last time they came over, we didn't finish it, so we had the last 3 episodes to rewatch, or watched for the first time for them, and then rewatch for me and my partner. yeah, we finished it, put a couple movies on. I fell asleep much earlier because I can't stay up very late. I'm not good at that. I try. And then yeah, so it was cool. More beep beep? No, no more beep beep. That's great, yeah. It was very fun. And then we got some Filipino food this morning for like a brunch, kind of like a brunch thing with another friend too. That was also very fun. There's a lot of like chatting and reminiscing about like college and stuff, which is weird to say because like part of me feels like college was not that long ago, and then I think about it and I'm like, wow, it actually has been a hot minute since we've been in college and we're getting old. I went to a small anime event. Ooh, met a voice actor and got their autograph. Ooh, who was the voice actor? If you don't mind my asking. That's always really cool. It's so cool that voice actors can like will show up to these events and stuff, and like, I don't know. Voice acting work is really cool to me. I don't think I would be good at it, but it is cool to see like how different people can make themselves sound. Like especially a lot of the like Nickelodeon, like Disney voice actors that you hear a lot, like you'd be surprised at how the same people voice so many like iconic characters from your childhood. Granted, I know a lot of them, like nowadays, people are like, oh, this person's very controversial for this reason. Oh, don't support this person. But then, I don't know. I don't think I keep track of that stuff enough to be like, oh, I don't want to watch whatever. Like, voices are still very cool. My girlfriend can't stay up late either. Yeah. I have this problem. I feel like I didn't used to have a huge problem with staying up super late or anything. Like I would still get really sleepy really easily, but in recent years, and I don't know if it's an age thing, but if I like throw off my sleep schedule too much, I get really prone to like sleep paralysis, which is not very fun. I learned not that long ago too that sleep paralysis is like the opposite of sleepwalking, which is a really funny thing to think about because my partner but like back when we first started dating, he sleep talked and sleepwalked a lot. Less so on the walking, but it did happen now and then. So it was kind of like that like whole opposite like concept, if that makes sense. But yeah, if I stay up late, I started keeping a log because it was happening so much. I stay up late and then yeah, and then I like end up with like sleep paralysis episodes, which are not fun. It's like where like you're awake but you can't move, and it's really scary. But I think once it happens enough, it's less scary and more annoying. Yeah, but yeah, I don't wish that upon anyone. So I try to be a little more mindful about when I go to sleep. But like even if I want to stay up late, like I tend to not nowadays, which makes me feel like an old lady. I'm like, what do you mean I'm like crashing by 1 o'clock? That's when the party starts. I met Jason Griffith, the voice of Sonic. Ooh, cool. Wait, that's really neat. Very, very neat. I still haven't watched the live action Sonics. I've heard they are pretty good, but I don't know, I've just never gotten around to it. I think I tried to once, like at home. And I think it was another case where I fell asleep. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened because I do remember like the first like minute of it. It was either that or we like put it on and then we like I don't know. I wouldn't say got bored because I don't necessarily think I was bored of it, but we probably switched to something else if anything. My girlfriend has to be in bed by 11 p.m. or she can't sleep well that night. Yeah, I think at least for work nights, I also know even if it's not like the whole sleep paralysis thing, I tend to get really grumpy in the morning. Not like super grumpy, but I know I have a lot more trouble getting up in the morning on work days. So on work nights, I try to be at least in bed by 11 only because I know I'm going to get in bed and then I'm going to go on my phone for like an hour, which is not a good habit, but I just know it's going to happen. Can you tell us about your demons? I mean, like, it's not ever specifically like one demon, quote unquote. It's like, it can be a number of things. Like, a lot of times like, there was one time I thought I saw like Animal Crossing villagers standing in the doorway, which was really weird. Like, except it wasn't like, they weren't normal. They had like holes in their eyes. So that was a little scary. Um, I think the scariest one I ever had was probably like it was when it was like my first year, two, maybe 2 years after I graduated college. I had a sleep paralysis episode, and what I saw was what looked like an old man hovering over me with like an iPhone, and he was holding it like a camera as if he was taking pictures of me, like horizontally. But he was like standing over me taking pictures, which is not what you want to see in the middle of the night. This is terrifying. You're telling me. So that was the scariest one. Otherwise, like, I don't always like see things, but it definitely, a lot of people describe your like quote unquote sleep paralysis demon as like a physical being because your chest gets really heavy. So a lot of people are like, oh, it feels like someone's sitting on me. Did you hear me as a demon? I very frequently feel like I hear your voice when I have sleep paralysis, but it's not always, oops, I wouldn't call it like a demon because it's normally like you saying normal things to me. And then when I wake up or like kind of wake from the sleep paralysis episode, like I kind of things become clear and I'm like, okay, he definitely wasn't talking to me, or like maybe he wasn't in the room at all. That's how the demons get you. That's fair. Yeah. Um there was one I had, I think one of my most recent ones. It didn't help that so I have really bad eyesight, and obviously I sleep with my glasses not on my face. Um so I was like awake, but you know, having sleep paralysis, and there was like a pile of clothes or something on the floor, or like maybe it was a box or something, but it very distinctly to me looked like someone was sitting in the middle of our bedroom and like kind of looking over their shoulder. And I was like fully conscious, so I was like staring at this thing and thinking about it, and every few seconds I thought I saw it like moving. um and I think this particular day Kai wasn't in the room. He got up early because he had like work or something, so he was in the shower. And then so I'm like in my head by myself staring at this thing that's staring back at me from the middle of the room. um so that was a recent like scary one. I still think the old man with the phone was still a scarier sleep paralysis demon, but this one was definitely up there only because like I felt a lot more awake than I normally am. But yeah. And like sleep paralysis tends to happen either while you're falling asleep or while you're waking up, because it happens when essentially your brain wakes up but then your body doesn't. So like when you're coming in and out of sleep, like, ooh, someone followed. Oh, bacon pancakes followed. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. Your avatar smiling while telling one of the worst stories of all time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm smiling in real life right now too, because I find it amusing because I'm chilling right now. Um, Looking back is always much more fun than actually experiencing it. Can you tell about Hearst Castle? Oh yeah. I find it amusing. It's amusing. I feel like it's just easier to find it amusing at this point because it happens so much. It hasn't happened in a while, but I forgot to give you the follow last time I was. Oh, don't worry about it. But thank you. I do really appreciate it. I wish I could dream. Only good dreams. If they're bad dreams, then I'd be okay with not dreaming if I could avoid all the scary stuff. I'm so distracted, but that's a good thing, I think. I don't normally have distractions while I'm doing this. I don't know what color to make our clothes. I know if I say purple for my shirt, Kai's gonna judge me. Not judge me, but he's gonna be like, you know, you and your purple. But I think I'm gonna start with purple, and then we'll adjust from there. Pink shirt. Sounds good. That makes sense, actually, considering I'm always in pink. I'll start with some colors, and then I'll probably end up adjusting them as I work on this, because yeah, I do kind of want it to, like, not exactly match, but at least kind of go together to an extent. And then whatever background I pick, I feel like it has to also look at least kind of cohesive. Pink is a good start. Yeah, I would not wish sleep paralysis on anyone, though. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, like, sleep paralysis tends to happen while you're waking up or while you're falling asleep. So sometimes, like, if I'm falling asleep and about to have, like, sleep paralysis, like, I can, like, definitely feel it happening. Like, I know it's coming, and then I'm like, man, I'm so tired. But I know I have to, like, readjust and kind of reset my falling asleep process, or else I'm gonna have sleep paralysis, and it's not fun. Guess what, Sammy? What's up, Blanket? What's poppin'? I will get some base colors for these first. This Kai? Okay. Let me name this Kai so I... This is one of the few times that I'm naming my layers, just because there's literally so many. Oh wait, this is just the line art, isn't it? Hang on. I'll just call it a new group again. Okay, these are Kai's colors. Group all of that. And then call that Kai. I've tried to make a habit of, like, groups in all caps and then layers in not caps, mostly for like keeping track of things, like if I'm importing things to Live2D to rig them. I put your stream on my living room TV. Oh my gosh, that's scary, but also an honor. I'm honored to be on your living room TV. Is it just you at home, or are you, like, with family and stuff too? Let's see. Maybe I'll start with, like, a blue color for Kai too. Just to start. Look, Mom, I'm on the TV. My parents like to do that with FaceTimes, like when we call my siblings, because they're all my siblings are away in college right now. So we do a lot of, like, family FaceTimes, and they like to, like, cast it onto the TV, which is funny because right now it's just my mom and my dad living at home, because yeah, all of us are, like, moved out, at least for the time being. And then they struggle with it. They like try to cast it, and then the audio doesn't work, or the camera's not working. They can see us, but we can't see them, and then they're like, oh, you have to see us though. So then it turns into, like, 10 minutes of troubleshooting before we actually, like, talk about anything, give life updates and such. My mom's also watching. Hi, Blanket's mom. How are you? Hope all is well. Blanket's a pretty cool dude. You've got a cool son. Let's see, maybe beige pants. Well, I don't want it to be the same as skin color. Like, I feel like it's good. But I don't want it to be yellow. I mean, I guess if we do it like this, it'll be, like, more brownish. Yeah, okay. Alright. Does your mom watch your streams too, Blanket? I don't think I want to explicitly tell my parents that I stream. So far, so my parents follow me on Instagram, which is where I first started like posting my art stuff. And I've posted a few clips from like the first few streams that I did. And my parents find them very amusing. They have seen them and they asked me about them, and then I was like, "Oh no, like something about being asked about your content in real life is very scary or very weird, I guess." Who followed? The Doc the Kalia? Sorry, I definitely butchered that, but let me know how to pronounce that. But thank you for following. I appreciate it. We're just doodly doodling. Not sure how I feel about this. Should I make his pants gray? Maybe something like that. He kind of looks like he works at Best Buy. Hi! Hello, hello. Let me know how to say your name. I don't think I pronounced that right. Music is very cozy. I'm glad you think so. Let me know if you want me to change it. I've got a bunch of Stream Cafe stuff in a playlist. I'm just drawing sketches while watching your stream. Very cool. What are you drawing, if you don't mind my asking? My parents are at work when I stream. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I think your streams tend to coincide with my work hours too, so I tend to like have it on but also like be working in the background. No music is good. Feels like I'm taking a warm summer walk. Nice. Except it's technically still winter. It's still winter for like another few days. And then we get into spring, so it's more like a spring walk. This one is called actually Heading Home, so I think a walk is a good way to describe this music. It's actually cold right now. Yeah, agreed. I have been very cold. The only reason I didn't put a jacket on when I first started streaming was because I was trying to use the mirror as a reference for like Kai's like arms crossed, and I have a mirror in my room, so I'm just kind of turning and looking. Heading Home in this tune makes the perfect Animal Crossing Wild World song. True. I like Stream Cafe because a lot of their stuff is very it does remind me of Animal Crossing background music. Okay, I'm kind of playing around with this. Ooh, actually, Kai, you have a shirt that's this color. I'm kind of liking that. Ooh, yeah, I don't hate that. I think I might adjust the pink a little bit, but that's actually... Ooh. Is that too Valentine's Day-y though? Like, should I change this too? Well, let's see. Oh, there's that purple. Could put me in blue. I do have a blue shirt. Oh my gosh, this is reminding me of Sally and Lightning McQueen now. Spring hits about mid-May in Northwest Washington State. Ooh. Where is it? What is it here? I'm gonna look up when the official like first day of spring is. First day of spring. How does the regions for that like break up? What does Google say? March 20th. March 20th? Oh yeah, March. Okay, we are in March. I don't know why. I forgot what month we were in. Okay, so we have 4 days until spring begins. Let's see, do I want this blue or do I mean, the pink isn't bad. Don't think I want green. This is getting too skin colory. Well, right back to where we started. We'll keep the pink. I think I want the jeans to be blue though. Like a light blue. Yay, get the rain out of here. Yeah. Tomorrow is St. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I have this like cat calendar that Kai got me for Christmas, I think, or something. But yeah, it sometimes has holidays on it. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. It had one a few days ago that I didn't recognize, but I can't remember what it was. It's like a tearaway calendar, so like all the other days are like elsewhere. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. It's a cat shaming calendar, which is, I feel like it's a very like millennial thing. You know that trend that used to exist on the internet where you take a little piece of paper and you just write something like that your cat or your dog did, and you just put it in front of them, take a picture, and you call it like dog shaming or cat shaming. This whole calendar is just day by day like cat shaming. So like this weekend's was I collapsed my scratcher because I'm fat, and it's a cat sitting on top of like a broken scratching board. That's so funny. Yeah, I find it very amusing. It's very corny humor, but I like corny humor. I'm gonna peek ahead to tomorrow's. For St. Patrick's Day, it says, I knocked a cup of beer over and drank it. Now I'm hungover. Oh, and this little sleepy kitty who looks a little bit drunk. Okay, anyways. What was I doing? Oh, I was coloring my pants. Cats are silly. Our kitty cat's silly. We're trying to find ways to get her to not jump on top of our TV lately, though. Yeah, we tried like the aluminum foil and stuff, but it turns out she likes that. We've tried like sticky tape, like sticky pet tape, and she likes licking that. Next thing we're gonna try, which we just ordered on Amazon, is like those like lumpy, like kind of spiky pads, but not like too spiky. Like we don't want to actually hurt the cat, but we're gonna try one of those and see if that'll keep her kind of off the furniture that we don't want her on. She likes going on top of our fridge too, which is kind of difficult. Like, when we first got her, she was much smaller, so we were like, oh, we don't have to worry about that. And now she's, I think, like pretty much fully grown, and she very much likes being as high up as she can possibly get. Like, ooh, maybe, ooh, yeah, maybe I'll go like this. I keep drifting back towards the purple. I do have a shirt kind of like this color. Okay, I do like the purple. I'm sorry, I'm going with purple. Wow, they want to take over your place real, like seriously. Last time, actually, yeah, when I streamed on, was it Friday? I had to end stream so abruptly because she was like sitting on my keyboard and she closed a bunch of the like tabs on OBS, and I didn't know how to put them back. So I was like, okay, I need to end stream before she somehow closes that too, and then I don't know how to how to end stream. Yeah, no doo-doo raid. Yeah, I definitely wanted to. I wanted to raid someone, but I was a little bit panicked, and I was like, okay, if I wait too long and she like messes something up, then I'm not gonna know how to raid or end stream at all. My ass looks flat, get me yoked up. Okay, earlier when I brought that up, you got offended though. Like we were talking about your booty and making it bigger, and you didn't seem to like that. But also I struggled with that. And let me duplicate this just so I can see where it started. Here, I think we pulled this out this way, and I think similarly, we'll pull this out. Something like this. Oh yeah. We're getting a bit caked. Pump that badonkadonk, heck yeah. Let's see. This one's looking a little too flat now though. Oop, not this one. This one. We're giving him a butt lift. Alright. Let's fill this in properly now. Hi everyone, welcome to Kai's Booty Lift. Yeah, Kai has a surprisingly large butt for a guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. His family points it out quite a bit. It's kind of funny. Only one of us has a big butt in this relationship, and it's not me, unfortunately. He has a problem with pants too, where like, if it fits at the waist, it doesn't fit at the butt, but if it fits at the butt, it's like really loose at the waist. Alright, let's see. How's that? Let's fill in the color. Oop. Let's fill in the color right here. I feel like it still looks kind of round or flat, but like it just sticks out, but it's flat. I think the problem is here. It needs to hold up. I don't know if I made that better actually. I hope that's not too round. Yeah, I have quite a few cards in mind that I want to do for... Okay, that looks too big. Never mind, we're going back. You know how I can fix this though? I think... First of all, right here. And second of all, I think this needs to kind of taper a little bit. There's like a single pixel. Oh, actually, that's fine. Still doesn't quite feel right. I remember seeing someone speedrun Earthbound and a cat ruined their speedrun walking in front of their keyboard. Oh no! Yeah, cats be like that. And like I don't even feel like I can get mad at her. Like she's not trying to like be well, maybe she is, but like she just wants attention. So I'm like, okay, I should play with you. Cuz cats don't understand that kind of stuff. I'm like when we're working all day and ignoring her, I feel bad. Like I know she doesn't mind a whole lot, but sometimes she does get a little bit like moody or touchy, and she's like, you know, a little bit craving attention. Time for more salad? Is it also a Caesar salad? Like more Caesar salad, or do you have like a different salad? Kai ate his spicy papaya salad from yesterday, and he was sweating. His nose was hella running. I almost feel like the booty part should like be more like lower. Not like a full diaper butt, but like I feel like it can kind of go like clean up that part. Mothwing VT, hey, I follow you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Wow, that's so crazy. It's always so crazy seeing people that I recognize. Sorry, I probably got a little too excited there. I've only been streaming for like a week, so. Southwest chopped salad. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Is that the one with like the little like chips in it? How are you? I'm trying to. So I'm doing like trading cards for my wedding. So I'm kind of drawing me and my fiance in like kind of Pokemon-esque style. It's been brought to my attention that his butt didn't look big enough, so I made it a little bit bigger. I'm doing good. Haha, you're fine. I'm extra excitable myself. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but yeah, we're just kind of doing some fun stuff. Our wedding's in like 6 months-ish, and I feel like I need to make a whole bunch of these if we're gonna do this whole trading card thing. If not, you know, it'll be a cute thing for ourselves if it doesn't work out. But I feel like this is coming along well enough. Like we're gonna put like our wedding date here and then like some kind of card name, but I just have that blank for now. And yeah. Let's see. I think I can try to start shading this, like rendering it a little bit. I don't want to overdo it, but we'll give it a try. It's looking very cute. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Trying my best. I almost think the whole neck maybe should just be that color. Wherever it is. Is that the right color? Ooh, nope. There we go. Alright. Back to this. Man, I was telling my supervisor, like he was asking how wedding planning was going. And I was like, oh, it's going all right. Still feels like there's a lot to do. And most people, like they ask about wedding planning, and they're like, oh, you'll be fine. Like they say something reassuring. My supervisor's a little bit awkward sometimes, and he was just like, oh yeah, it gets very, very stressful. And he started telling me about how stressful wedding planning is. He was like, yeah, I don't miss it. I'm like, oh, that's not what I needed to hear. But like, it's fair. I do appreciate the honesty. Like, I didn't hate that he said it, but it definitely instilled a little bit of panic in me. And I was like, man, like I almost feel like I'm not stressing enough now. Like, which probably is also true. Like, I think I'm stressed, but it's like kind of like that background stress, you know? Like I know it's really far out, but I also know there's a lot that needs to happen still. Oh, I feel it. It's a lot of work, but baby steps. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is like, okay, we'll take baby steps, and we'll get there eventually. We got our wedding bands last week, which was very exciting. Yeah, so we were like trying it on. They're like, oh, wear it a few days and like make sure the sizing works and everything, or like in case you like change your mind about the style, like we're happy to swap it out. So I've been wearing it on and off at home, and I'm like, oh, this feels like so not weird, but like I guess a little weird. I'm also not much of a jewelry person, so like even like the adjustment to wearing an engagement ring felt like kind of a lot for me, but now it feels very natural. So yeah. Oh, wedding bands. Yeah. My partner and I did a courthouse wedding, and even with that I was anxious. Yeah, I feel like even with that, like all the paperwork stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, am I forgetting something? Like there's so many more pieces to getting married than I feel like you would think. I don't know. But yeah. It was nice. We went to pick up the bands, and they do like free like ring cleanings, and so I got my engagement ring cleaned. And like I came out of there being like, oh my gosh, it's so sparkly. Like I feel like a kid. I keep looking at it and like admiring it, because it almost feels like when I first got engaged now. Like it's just this sparkly thing on my finger. I don't know if that shadow really makes sense. Let me think about this. Like the shirt kind of should go along the spine. Should I put anything there at all? I don't know. I almost feel like this whole shoulder should be kind of maybe. Yeah, I'm not very technically trained. I just kind of eyeball things. I do at some point want to do like a kind of more like study stuff. Get to know how anatomy should properly be working. But yeah. really trying to look in the mirror and see how like their back looks. Which is hard when you're trying to do a simpler style, because obviously in real life there's like a whole bunch of wrinkles and stuff, but I don't necessarily want to do all of that. I'm curious how this will... that feels on the right track, but definitely not exactly like this. Maybe... is this... I don't know if I actually want to do it like this. Maybe it'll help if I have this and then... For sure, if you ever want a fun way to study shadow, try filling the whole layer in shadow and erasing parts where the light should be. Ooh, that's a good idea, because I feel like I do that with like some smaller bits, but I don't know why I've never really tried it with this. I think I'm gonna go for that right now, actually, because then you kind of see where like the light actually like hits, or like you're more filling in where it hits. So like go like this. I know some people like to go by like the rule of like thirds, or rule of like they'll pick up like a ratio and then try to just like generally block out where stuff is. See, like I almost feel like, should I just leave most of it shaded, because he is like, he does have his back to okay, maybe a little more. I'll clean that up in a minute. It kind of comes around, and then maybe how I had it before was a little better. I love it. I can hear Kai's voice. Yeah, I don't even know what you guys are playing right now, but he is in the other room. Yeah, I hear him now and then through my headphone. Not my head, well, like, I guess in spite of my headphones. It's not terrible. I'm gonna do it like this. Let's say like there, and then it lines up with the arm a little bit. You know, maybe that's not bad to leave. Maybe I'll leave it like this, and then it's not terrible. This first, because I like the idea of the light coming from like both sides a little bit, like to an extent, but oops, but I don't want to. Put little highlights on his booty cheeks. I think the shirt. I will likely come back to these shadows. I think, oops, I think I'm like getting too like in my head about this now. Like, you know, when you look at something for too long and then you're like, nothing makes sense anymore. I think I'm starting to get there. Like, what if I just, maybe. I'll think about it. Like, if I do it like that, I almost feel like his face should also have more of a shadow. Let me group these real quick. Like, almost like, but I don't really want to put a huge shadow on his face. That doesn't look that bad. I have it on a separate layer, so maybe I'll leave it like this as like a, maybe I'll shade it like this, but yeah, maybe if I do my shirt and then maybe things will make more sense. This should also technically be a shadow, but I think if I do that, the neck definitely needs to connect here. about to be convinced to just shade in the whole thing. Oops. We'll go like this, and then we'll erase this part. I'm gonna, same thing as on Kai's, just have this whole shoulder in a shadow. Or same thing as how I did Kai's originally. I don't know if I like that actually. Or at least here. Went from the whole shoulder to none of the shoulder, but such is the process. Just all the back and forth. I'm trusting the process, but the process isn't trusting me. And that is what art is. I like the idea of like it being tucked in, so then it's got like maybe that's okay. Maybe I'll skip that side. Or both sides. Sure. be no shadow on this side. That shape is a little better. Oh, it's not. I almost want to like. I don't know. The sleeve just doesn't look right. Maybe I should just like that. Or should I go the opposite and go more like this? Because like your head casts a shadow over this part, but like the question is how far? If I do that, then also this needs to be like completely like that. Sure, maybe. We may be getting to a good enough for now point, and then we can revisit this with fresh eyes another time. I feel like that's always my strategy. If I get a little bit blocked on stuff like this, it's just like, you know what? I need to look at this from a fresh perspective later. Which typically helps. Like, sometimes you stare at something too long and then it just, no matter what you do, it looks wrong. Especially if you're an overthinker, which I definitely am. I may be sitting here in silence, but the gears in my head are a-turning. Yeah, I don't think I want to do too much, like... I think I'm losing the original concept of, like, I don't want to shade it too much, and now I'm kind of exactly where I was trying to avoid, which is where I'm, like, overdoing it. Like, I spent all that time on this, and it's not even, like, a whole lot. It's just, it's more just the thinking part. I'm gonna put like little lot of silence. Oh yeah, I'm just very, very deep in thought. I'm trying to think this through a little bit. I'm kind of just existing. It's also getting a little bit late, so I don't know if I'm gonna go a whole lot longer than this, but yeah, we're giving it a try. We're making this we're making progress on this, which is good. That was the goal, so yeah. I don't know if I like this highlight either. Maybe I'll just tone it down a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. I think with purples, like, or at least this light of a purple. Do I want to maybe put the little... Oops. Nah, I don't know. Maybe... You know what? Let's skip this for now. Let's not do that. Maybe I'll call it there. Either that or maybe for a little bit I'll start sketching out a different card. No. You know what? Here's what we'll do. If I can remember which layer I put. Okay, is it this one kind of? Let me test it. Okay. Let's see what background color might work for this. So obviously not this one. This one's a little too bright. Here, we'll start with this. Let's see what colors look good with this. I don't think I want something like... So most likely it'll be kind of like holographic. I could do like a gradient. Let's see. I'm just gonna slide this across and see what pops out to me. That's not a bad one. 20. This is kind of cute too. I don't know if it's like too close, like, but it does kind of bring it together. But if I do this, I almost want to change my shirt color. But it's like really close to Kai, so maybe this looks okay. Could do like that, and then let's say I'll clip this. Here, I'll do some other color arbitrarily for now. I'll go like this. Yeah, it definitely won't be this because that's like very, very close to my shirt, but something like that, and then we'll do the same thing. Not green. Well, if I lighten... No, I don't think I want to do green. Pink. Red and blue. I almost feel like that gives too much of a divide, though. Alternatively, we... Ooh, no. Have something more like that, or... No, well, okay. What if we made this one... We could make, like, the background parts behind each of us respectively kind of close to the shirt color of the other person. Oh, I kind of like that gradient, but I'm also just kind of partial to purples. That could be what that is. Here, let's erase some of this. The good thing is once I figure it out this first time, then when I do like the flip side like version of it, then it'll be much easier. Maybe I'll just make this dark or like a deeper blue. Ooh, yeah, I don't hate that. Okay. Maybe that's working out. What are we feeling? I'll keep this for now. I think this is a good start. I might tweak this a bit off stream, maybe come back to it, but it's all right for now. I should do some more with the background, but in the meantime, maybe we'll wrap it up. Very good, thanks. I'm not really sure if I'm feeling like how I did the shadows and stuff, but I think I'm gonna just come back to that later. Maybe fix it off stream. Like, I think, yeah, I don't know. I think I've been looking at this too long and I don't really know how to go about fixing this at this point. So yeah, maybe we'll just wrap it up there. Here, I'll switch to chatting because I think this is good progress for today. And it's getting late, and I also don't know if Cassie's been fed yet because it sounds like Kai's still gaming. But let's see, who can we raid today? Ooh, Bijou the Octo is live. Let's see what she's up to. So there's Bijou playing Zombieville USA, or there's Bunmi who's doing some art right now. Let's see, should we go to another art streamer or should we go to Zombieville? Zombies are interesting. Eeny, meeny. Let's do Bijou. I haven't watched Bijou in a minute. Alright, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out as I worked on this. This is something that I will probably be working on quite a bit in the coming weeks, months. Hopefully not months. I don't think it'll be that long. Hopefully I get most of it done very quickly. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you, Otsududu. Oh my gosh, Otsududu. Yeah. Okay, let me really quickly. Let's see, raid channel. We said. Let me move this up. Bijou the Octo. All right. Cool. Let me just make sure she's not ending. Okay, she's not ending. Okay, let's start the raid. And once again, thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Have a good start of your week. And catch you later. Bye-bye.